Welcome back, Queens and Kings, and thank you guys so much for watching as well as returning, and welcome to all our new Queens and Kings. In today's video, we are doing some DIY slash upcycling some home decor items, which are these items that I had for a while and I just been prolonging it of doing them, so I decided to combine all together in one video. If you all would like to see how I created each one and what I am using to create these items, please continue to watch. Hey, Queens and Kings. Okay, Queens and Kings, for the first DIY is this large wall mirror that I created. And as you guys can see, it is already on a board, and I purchased this mirror from Lowe's a while back, and it is 24 by 36 and a half or 3/4, I believe. I'll try to link it down below if I can find it on their website. So what I did was, when I purchased this mirror, I had went ahead and glued it onto this little baseboard here, which is from Andre Crib that I had for a while now. And I knew I was going to use the board for something, but I wasn't sure exactly. But I was inspired by a mirror that I did a couple years ago here on YouTube, the Alex floor mirror, I think, from Gallerie. And I want to recreate it, but not exactly the same format. So here are some of more of the material that I will be using. Dollar Tree octagon mirror, which they are very hard to find, so I had these for a while. Hot glue gun as well as glue sticks, E6000, a screwdriver, and the picture frame heavy hooks, and as well as a ruler and a marker. So as you guys can see, I have placed the hooks, took them out of the package, and I'm just showing you guys the rest of the stuff that I'm going to use. Like for one, with this ruler here, I measured from the top of the board, from where here I have these little holes that came on the board. I measure, I think that's 3 inches from there, and that's where I'm gonna screw the hooks into the board at. And reminding you, the mirror is already glued onto the board, so I have to be very careful because I have already went ahead and did a step that I shouldn't have done. So now that I'm starting to place my hooks in the area where I want them directly, where you see that I placed that black mark there, that's where I'm gonna place the hooks at. This is the best way that you can hang this mirror up on the wall, just because it's so large and it's very heavy, and these hooks here is gonna do the job. So here now I'm just starting to go ahead and screw the hooks in, which I'm using my battery operated drill, but I'm being very careful because I don't want to crack the mirror, the glass or anything. So you see I'm checking there, so I'm just gonna screw those in, then I'm gonna hand screw it. So which I'm double checking to make sure that I didn't crack the mirror. Okay, so now that they both are in, I'm just checking to make sure that they're good and secure. And now I flip my mirror over and I'm cleaning it off with some water and vinegar solution that I made together, just to get all the smudges and everything, any grease or dust or anything off the face of the mirror. Okay, so now that we have finished cleaning everything, I'm going to try to start placing my octagon mirrors in place where I will want them to be around the edge of the large mirror. And as you guys can see, I do have part of the board showing, and the mirror is not covering the whole entire thing. So where I'm pointing at here, I'm basically trying to get one point of the octagon to line up with the mirror itself, and then the other part of to cover the board, if that makes sense. Like I just trying to cover it up some type of way. So I'm just going to continue doing it, and what I do on one side I'm actually going to do on the opposite side, so therefore I can try my best to try not to make this crooked or anything, but One thing about Dollar Tree octagon mirrors, they all are not shaped the same, or they mirrors period, even though they say the same size, but they really not. So I'm going to have to play around with it. And as you guys can see, I don't have enough mirrors that will cover up the whole entire one side, so I'm going to have to figure something out, and this was the look that I came up with. So I have 3 in the middle and 1 on each end. Now I'm down here to the bottom. I'm just lining the mirrors all the way up around the bottom of it. So therefore the mirrors will all be around the edge of the mirror, just to cover up the board. And besides, I don't have enough mirrors to cover the entire thing. So here it is how it looks now, which is gorgeous like this. When it's definitely clean, it's beautiful. So as you guys can see, I have gaps on each end, and that is where I'm gonna add the last 4 mirrors, because I had just enough mirrors to do this. That's crazy, right? And that was a coincidence. So you see here, I'm showing you guys the 4 mirrors. And this is where I'm going to place them on each one of the gaps that I'm showing you guys now. Okay, so now that they're all arranging in place where I want them to be, I'm just going to take my E6000 first and start placing some glue down and glue them down. I'm not using a hot glue at this moment because my hot glue wasn't even hot. I thought I had it plugged up, but it wasn't. So I'm going to just continue going on, and then I will go back and place some hot glue in the places of where I put the E6000. Now, you don't need to use as much as I am, but I did more so because the glue was coming out real fast, and I was trying to move fast, but I ended up making a mess. So therefore, that's the reason why. But that's what I'm going to continue doing all the way around. Okay, Queens and Kings, so now at this point here, I'm going back, or I have went back and placed glue around each and every one of the mirror, but I'm just showing you guys the last one here. And that's all I'm doing for this step. But I didn't tell you guys about taking the tabs off the bottom of the mirrors, which I did that in the beginning. If I did in this video, it would have been very long and very time consuming. So, I chopped it up for you all. But anyways, now I'm going ahead to place all 4 of the last mirrors in their location. Couldn't get that out, but just placing the E6000 down where the mirrors touch or meet, as well as hot glue, and we're just going to place it back directly on there. But you want to let this sit overnight for 24 hours at least, or 48 hours. Over 24, just put it like that, because if not, they will slide and everything, and you will have mirrors falling off once you get ready to put it on the wall. So, Queens and Kings, so here it is, which I love it. I really do love it. I love the first one that I did too. That was from Gallerie. But I even love this more because I have more of the mirror in the middle of it. And as you guys see on the side with the board sticking out, or you can see, I did try to paint it gray or silver. I did miss some spots there, I see. But that's just to help blend it in with the mirror so it doesn't stand out while it's on the wall and you can see it from the side. But I totally love the way that this look in my living room. I actually think it's a little too high on my wall, so I am going to bring it down. So moving on to the next thing is my oldie but goodie fireplace. And as you guys can see, it is dirty, it's dingy, it's everything. And that's probably why it have not sold. So now I'm just going to go ahead and give it a facelift, since it's still sitting in my house. And I was like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do it. Maybe I love it again or like it again, because you guys know I have a love-hate relationship for this fireplace. But I have had it over 10 years, like over 10 years. I don't think Jasmine was even born, so that's 13. So yes, I'm using this little old paintbrush that I did have lying around the house, and this is some white paint that I got from the apartment complex when I first moved in, because I had supposed to paint in a cabinet or something, and they gave me this tub, so I had about a year. And as you guys can see, I have my little sidekick. He's down there watching his tablet and let me paint. So I'm gonna let you guys go ahead and enjoy this. But as you guys can see, so far it is giving a facelift already, just by putting this white coat of paint on it compared to what it was looking before. All right, queens and kings, check out this upcycle here. It is so pretty now with it being just white, and then I have decorated it some too to bring it to life. Now I want to put a mirror inside of the fireplace, but for now I'm just holding out. And as you guys can see, I try to do a little light little brush strokes of silver just to give it a little bit facelift more, other than just it being plain white, because it was, for some reason, this paint on here, it made it like it's chalk paint or whatever, and you guys see it was not nothing like that. But I love the way that it came out. I really do love the little facelift, so I guess it's gonna go off the market until I get tired of it. So I guess that's what I'm gonna do. But I love the way that it turned out. This facelift here, this upcycle here, really needed to be done on this fireplace. Even though it's white and the walls are white though, but I just love how fresh this area even look of something. I don't know, it just looked brand new or whatever. But yeah, I just love it now, so I'm gonna take it off the market. It's not for sale at this moment. Okay, Queens and Kings. So next, for the next DIY, we got a square mirror, hot glue gun, and glue sticks, as well as a pair of scissors. And we have these little stoppers or whatever that go up under the bottom of a plate or whatever, just to prevent it from scratching up. And then I have some bling strip here. And what I'm going to do is start to line my bling strip on the edge of the mirrors, which I actually showing you guys. I do have like a little hangover or overhang or whatever you want to call it, and I'm just going to start placing glue directly on the edge, and I will tell you guys the purpose of the hangover pretty soon. So I'm just going to continue to going around the whole entire mirror tray, and I'm going to glue this bling all the way around. Okay, Queens and Kings, just in case either one of you guys are wondering why I have that green little towel, it is a microfiber towel, and I'm using that to wipe away the spider's webs. Anytime I put the glue down, if I gain some on it, so there'll be less stuff that I have to clean. So now that you guys have seen that, I would have flipped the mirror over, and now I'm gluing the hangover or overhang of the bling onto the tray, and that's gonna help me and prevent me from cutting my fingers or anything that when I will pick this mirror up. So that's just a protective tip there. And I didn't mention, but I did get these mirrors from Lowe's as well, and I think they come in 4 or 6 in a pack, I think. Don't quote me on it, and I will try to link those down below too as well. And now we're putting our little sticky tabs on the bottom of it, so therefore it don't scratch up in the surface or anything to protect us. And as you guys can see, I am using these as chargers, yes, and I'm gonna just give you guys a couple styles of how I styled it with these chargers, and I love the looks of it. I love it. And as you guys can see, you get more of the mirror with a simple look like this, a table setting like this, but I totally love the way that they turn out. They are beautiful on my table, and I'm gonna be using those for upcoming videos or whatever, but I totally love the way that they look. And as you guys can see, I did do a set well, I'm showing you guys four, but I did do some napkin rings, and all you would need is a glue gun, Dollar Tree napkin rings, pair of scissors, and the bling. And you just cut them down to size and glue it around the napkin ring. So I hope you queens and kings enjoyed this video. If you all did, please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you're new to the castle. And please turn on your post notification bell so therefore you all will not miss out on any future videos. And I will talk to you queens and kings in the next video. Bye bye.